A24 has a new movie coming out, and hopefully this one can make or break a certain guy's career because, yeah, this guy's been on a downfall lately, and I don't even know if this could be the thing that could hit it, but from the looks of it, we might as well find out. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Odira the Review, back again with another video. So this movie, The Smashing Machine, is a new movie from A24. Yes, I'm excited for that, but also the fact that it's also The Rock's dramatic debut, I guess. For those who don't know, The Smashing Machine is a biopic film over the UFC wrestler Mark Kerr. And when this came out, and the fact that they said that The Rock was going to be actually playing this role, I said to myself, okay, that's odd in its say, because I feel like a movie like this, when they do a biopic of a real life person, I thought, okay, they get somebody who looks almost like the actor or like the character or whatever the person is portraying. But when they said that The Rock was going to be playing him, I said, okay, that's weird. I don't know my UFC history, but when I look up in the internet, when I say, okay, let me see what the fighter looks like, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how that's gonna work. But when they put up that first look picture, I said, it's almost like he's unrecognizable. But the fact that I could actually see him, but not see him at the same time, I don't know if that's a weird like thing where I can actually see him but not see him. I know these days people despise The Rock or are starting to not like him as much because of his ego, and also because some of his movies lately, he's just playing himself, and it feels like anything I see him in is basically just him taking control and actually taking a little bit of the, I don't know what I want to say exactly, intensity, where it's like, okay, he actually has tension, he actually has power, but it's like if he's playing himself and he's actually not taking hits, not taking actually force from other characters, it's like I'm not. Why would I even be interested? Personally, I don't care about that stuff. I just want to see entertainment. But if I'm noticing like the same person portray the same character and acting style for the past couple of movies, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get bored of it at some point. But then again, lately there hasn't been any talk or discussion in anything of his latest movies, because I feel like the last one he actually had a big hand in was Red One, which, yeah, as a Christmas movie, it's okay. But as a movie in itself, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind putting this back up every once in a while I'm cleaning. Hopefully, this changes people's minds, because I don't even know if this is going to be the thing that be transitioning his acting career, because I feel like, yeah, we're seeing him mostly for action, we have seen him for comedy, but now let's see what it's going to be like for him to be dramatic, because if I'm going to be honest with myself, I don't see him as a dramatic actor, but also the fact that whenever I look at him and stuff, I'm like, yeah, that brings a smile to my face. Either I'm going to laugh or just have the little tiny ass smirk, but we'll see how that goes in the next few minutes, so let's take a look.
Probably looking at my eyes.
How did that happen?
Well, have you ever heard of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC?
Hmm.
That's the bloody thing they're trying to ban.
This guy is the best he has ever seen.
Do you hate each other when you fight?
Absolutely not.
It's almost convincing, if I'm being honest. Like, I can see it. It's a little bit of that uncanny stuff.
But he's a buddy of mine.
Come on, baby. Too much?
Never.
Too much?
No.
Please welcome in his octagon debut, Mark.
Winning is the
Also,
best
the second
feeling
time we're
there is.
seeing them both, him and Emily Blunt, in a movie together.
Yeah.
When they're cheering you
That's
on.
not a jungle.
There's no other high like it in the world. No contract, no money?
No money.
Do you have any stronger pain medication?
Advil? Advil.
Advil?
Yeah. yeah.
Don, would you like?
No.
They're handing them out like candy.
That's a little
Let's
thing
all
in the
get in.
plot
Let's
to come
all-
sooner,
everybody
which
in.
I found out.
Hey, Don, can you take this picture for us?
Yeah.
What are you thinking at the beginning of the fight?
It's simple. Am I going to hurt him before he hurts me?
This Grand Prix to crown the greatest fighter in the world. He has come back from the brink. Let's see if he can pull out a victory over Mark Coleman. Have you spoken to either about fighting such a good friend for a life-changing amount of money?
you to let me in.
Always about you. Only about fucking you.
Now without the hair, I could kind of see himself with a little bit of prosthetics.
Big strong man, I love you.
Think he wants your autograph?
Sure, no problem. No fighting.
For a teaser, I could just say it's good, at least showing that the fact that it's little pieces of footage that showing that The Rock can actually act in this case, because I feel like it's going back to his roots as a wrestling. But I wouldn't say wrestling is the same as UFC, because I know UFC is actually more of an actual sport in itself, where it's like, yeah, these guys are actually getting hand in hand with each other. Wrestling in itself is still acting, which people are still portraying characters within the story. But I would say for this story in this case, there it doesn't tease it as much, but throughout one little throwaway line, because I've read online that the fact that this movie, Mark Kerr, he actually dealt with a little bit of, I wouldn't say drugs, but it's more the fact that he wanted some at least pain medication to at least hold him down when he's in the fights. But I saw that, okay, that's one little throwaway line, but you see in that one scene where Emily Blunt is just taking the photo and she's just crying because she knows what he's going through and exactly what he's doing to himself. I wonder how they're going to portray that on screen, but it still seems interesting. And for what we see of The Rock in this case, I could just say he has it a little bit. I feel like just him as a personality in itself throws me in and out of movies, because I feel like whenever I see a certain actor in a certain role, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see that character or see him from other movies I've seen him in, because I feel like I get that with Ryan Reynolds. Also, for some reason, Pedro Pascal, but I feel like that's a whole different story. In this, I kind of want to see how he does portray something more dramatic than usual, because I feel like, yeah, we see him as the action guy, but now let's see him as more a little bit calmed down, at least put him in a whole new circle. And plus, is A24 doing this thing, because I feel like A24 movies don't actually do that type of thing where they actually go for the more dramatic, more subtle pieces. But I feel like with this, and also I guess their first biopic, if I'm being honest with you, I guess this is the first one. I kind of want to see how this goes down, and especially in this case, how The Rock actually feels going down in a fight where I feel like, yeah, this is going to be your level if anybody doesn't even believe in you and for the action stuff anymore. And also the fact that you could change your trajectory and actually at least do something that at least motivates people to do the same thing. Because if I'm being honest, Batista and John Cena are kicking his ass in the acting career right now, and I feel like he has to at least try to make a comeback, because, yeah, that's embarrassing. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.